Good morning. Good morning, everybody. We got the smooth jazz cranking this morning. So, yesterday, I just want to go over yesterday, really. Today was doo-doo. Um, so yesterday, I ended up taking a buy. Somewhere in here. Um, Alright, so I have already dumped my charts, meaning like that jazz is cranking this morning. So, what happened yesterday? The trade ended up taking take profit, ended up hitting take profit, and I'm up $1,900 on the challenge. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. So for today, this is basically what I saw. Oh man, I took melatonin last night, and I dreamed so weird, so I'm still kind of groggy. But yeah, this is what's going on. We have just slowly melted down. Nothing really presented itself. If anything, how I saw it was this was manipulation. We come back, we close below this range, and we just slow rolled. So now we are kind of rebounding. I hate days like this to where it's so spaced out because I don't really have a bunch of organization. So, anyways, yesterday I was talking about greed over discipline. And it completely changed my mind. Like it's gonna change how I trade. Like I leveled up yesterday, and that's why I was so happy. Because if I'm able to do this and constantly learn and constantly get better and constantly grow, that's like the dream. So today's just low volatility. There was something at 10 or 10:30 that said that Wall Street was kind of on hold because nothing happened in the Fed speeches or the Fed chair, whatever's. So, yeah, that's why it's been such low volume. If there's if there is nothing that interests me by 11, I'm off and I'm going to kill my chest today. So, yeah, I just kind of want to go over greed versus discipline. So like very internally, it is super duper important because it's almost like I was going to say it's almost like in the spiritual realm. But no, so whenever you're in a trade, and you say, let's just say right here, let's say I bought right here. There's no reason for you to worship greed and say, well, I think that I'm going to get out because this looks like this, and I'm already up 300, and then this. It's like, no. You said it was going to go here or here. And if something supernatural looking happens to where we get a huge whatever candle and you get out at break even, these are the 3 times in the market when you seriously need to get out. Take profit gets hit, break even gets hit, or your stop loss gets hit. Okay. Anything else, you're just worshiping greed. You are worshiping greed. So let's say right here that we're up $500. Well, I don't like how market's looking. I don't like how this is happening. I got this to go do. That's not proportionate. That is not a good executive decision, because you've done all this work by saying that you've done all this work that led for you to get in. Your eyes, which is your best indicator, have registered and have told you, I'm getting in here because I saw something I like. If you get out of the trade early, you are not being real to yourself, because you are saying, I am going to worship greed and get out of this trade early, rather than staying true to myself and staying worshiping discipline by letting it hit or correctly managing your trade. So let's say it goes up and it hits right here, 0.75. Okay, that's plausible for me to now move my stop up, whatever. And so I feel like that leveled me up yesterday, because my worst, like, dude, yesterday I literally called a banger entry. I don't know what time it was. It was right here. Yesterday my eyes registered, and I said, if we come down, so just look furthermore to the right. If we come down and we take this wick out, we're going up. That's what my eyes registered to, and so I slapped on an entry from there. And that's what happened right there. And then we get a 10, almost a 30-point move that ended up going up. So for me saying that is like, I've done all the work. I got my tail up at 8:45 this morning. I've been super duper patient. I've done all these things just to get out of the trade. Just to get out of the trade right here. Just because I don't like the way it looks. No. So that really helped me. And dude, whenever you're live trading, just say to yourself, like, I saw something I like that was valuable enough for me to take an entry. So that's what happened. I took a solid entry because it follows my criteria, XYZ. Now your job, after you take the entry, now your job by managing the trade is to let it hit take profit, adjust your break even or whatever, your break profit now. So after you hit break even, you would then adjust your stop and move it up here. And your job is to now watch. Literally, you can close your computer at that point because you've done all the work. It just takes time for it to play out. And so for me, that's the worst part of my trading, because if I can say, brother, I'm seeing something. and I take an entry and I say, as soon as we take out this wick, we're going to blow up, and that's exactly what happens, with back testing included, all these reputation things included, it's like, you have enough what it takes. You have enough what it takes. You are a master of your craft. You know you are good enough. My strategy is probably a little bit above 60% win rate. And I I I know I have what it takes, but your disciplinary actions and your greed does not have what it takes yet. So that's basically what I was talking about yesterday, and the trade did end up hitting for like $1,240 because I sat there and I watched it. So now it is 11 o'clock. I want to go kill my chest at the gym today, and I'm not seeing anything. All I'm seeing is just on the, well, I was off by a little bit, but yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Like, this right here is dookie, bro, because I'm not spotting any manipulation. I'm not seeing any true displacement. Nothing is offering. It's not a good deal. Put it like that. Whew. It's not a good deal. Today I wasn't offering anything. Yada yada yada. So therefore, I'm about to get off. Honestly, if you did trade today, I don't see any good opportunity in my eyes. But being open minded, hey, there was some type of sales present, because right now we're 82 points red, 82 points down today. So it was a setup in there. From that being said, all I saw was maybe a little bit of manipulation. We then came down, chopped, chop, 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 chop. We didn't really clean displace. And another thing is, like, if I don't have my ranges clear, if it is not clear to me, that is automatically lower probability, and I would have to see the best possible setup clearly to take a trade, and I didn't get that today. So yeah, so that's gonna be the video. Hope you guys have a good one. Love y'all. Peace.